Hello, it is a dark episode for September the 27th, 2025. And another nice day off. Got the lawn done, did half of the chopping down of nasturtium in the front. Nasturtium? I can't remember what it is. No, Icelandic poppy? I don't know what the hell it is. This writhing mass of vegetation that we put in the front that we hack down once a year, which is, pretty good deal. We don't have to worry about weeds because it sort of is a weed. So we got that. I got half of that done, which is good. Because I have to get down on my hands and knees and kind of chop it from the bottom as I go along and rip it out. And it's like, okay, I don't want to overdo it and fuck up my back. So did half today. We'll do the other half tomorrow or the next day, and some various other garden things will just sort of start getting done as I continue keeping my back in order. And that is good. I actually sat and wrote for a good half an hour, 40 minutes of a new story, which is good. Keep on moving along. Should also go back and edit other stories. Stories that I've got going. Just keep on chipping away at all that stuff. I told you about finishing Pax Britannica last night. I am slowly getting my way through the Paul DeFilippo super ultra mega pack of his short stories, kind of a collected short story collection over his career. He is one lustful boy seeing another lustful boy, and I'm it's funny because I'm working my way very slowly reading out loud Kipling stories at the moment, and there's some Kipling stories that are so fucking mean-spirited and just toxic, like blackly toxic, I find. Yes, of his time, but just like, it's where to get through it. It kind of puts Paul DeFilippo, who is writing much more in my own time, or like, 70s, 80s, 90s, I think, maybe into the 2000s, in perspective. Well, a better light. It's like, I don't think he's like, he's not like he's not mean like Kipling. He's definitely got his obsessions and his horniness, but it's like, he's also got a lot of ideas, and he's energetic, and it's like, it's geeky science fiction. He's nowhere near, Kipling's skill level and stuff like that, but it's like, okay, you're better company. And, the stories do kind of tick along. He's a good storyteller. Not, unfortunately, again, not as good as Kipling, but he's like good. And it's like, okay, I'm going to get through these stories. I think I started it in like 2023 and then just stopped because I was like getting really tired of this stuff. And it's like, nope, I'm going to go through all this stuff. And it's like, I think if it was really a slog and it wasn't good or didn't have anything to benefit from it, I would have just stopped. But it's like, no, I want to clear this out. I want to finish these off. And that's fun. That's good. So, yes, he's a goofy kind of horny geek, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. So I've done that. We watched one episode of Marvel Zombies, which it's like, it's being all quippy. It's like you really feel, okay, this was a moment in time. Probably based on like stuff from Joss Whedon in the 90s, to be honest, that kind of quippiness, which is like, we A, got tired of it, but B, it's like, it doesn't feel like the right time for that stuff anymore. In contrast, we watched the first 2 episodes of Peacemaker, and it has sort of the kind of absurd, darker satire to it. Not as dark as something like The Boys, but actually feels more in tune with the time. Which isn't to say that once that time passes, it will also be out of date. But at the moment, we're in Donald Trump land, so it feels very relevant, and I can take it, which is interesting because, like, James Gunn, also a quippy fellow, not too far from Joss Whedon, but there's something there that is slightly a little bit more now. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. I'm going to leave it there. More videos later.